Okay, there's an update on the cat, and some of us have been asking for receipts to be shown to donators, and I've only listened to the first minute or two of this, and Cecil has already been defensive. So let's hear what Cecil has to say about this.
This is an update about Taco. He is peeing fully now. The vet shot him with pain medication and liquids yesterday, which cost money. I do want to say that I wasn't going to respond to this, but I do want to say this. If you didn't donate, don't question. Hold on. If you didn't donate, Belina, come here. If you didn't donate, don't question where the money went. Nobody.
Are you addressing me and other people that ask for receipts to be shown, Cecil? I thought you didn't watch your videos. The people that donated are entitled to a receipt for where their money went.
He has to prove where their donations go. Nobody has to show receipts. This is not the drama community.
No, Cecil. Cecil, you made an appeal on the internet about your cat. You asked for $300. When you got that $300, you moved the goalpost to get as much money as possible. Now, we want to know exactly how much money did you actually get and how much you spent. We want to see receipts for those people that donated, because you got a bad track record when it comes to this kind of thing. Because even yesterday, you ordered 4 security cameras. We want to know where the money is going on behalf of the people that donated. Because if you scam them, they're victims as well.
It was good people who donated to Taco to get him to the vet yesterday.
Yes, there is. Absolutely. I have no fucking question about that whatsoever. Wasn't a fan of the way you asked for the money with your sad music and your acting and all the rest of it. But, you know, when it comes to animals suffering and that, people do reach out. But they are entitled to know where their money went. That's simply what I'm saying. But I knew you were going to get fucking defensive on this.
Most vets don't take no less than a certain amount of money. We was willing to put our $140 grocery money into this cat on top of the $300 in donations that we received. Okay, it was like $200+ for, and if y'all keep pushing the envelope and I have to actually show the receipt, which I don't want to do it because I don't have to show a receipt.
I'm going to hold your feet to the fire for this one, Cecil. Because you have a bad track record. As I says, we want to see exactly where all that money went. On behalf of the people that donated. And those people that donated, you should be asking this too.
I will, but we had the receipt. It was like $200+ for the visit and everything that the doctor did, and the shot that they gave him and everything, the liquids that he gave him and everything, and also we had to pay for his medication. They recommended certain foods for him, just wet food for Taco.
You know, if you have to get wet food for Taco, the money that you received is for the cat. Now, if you have to get specialised food and stuff, keep the receipt and basically show. It's not that fucking hard, Cecil. It's not that complicated. People are not going to get hissy if you buy cat food with the remainder of the money, etc. As long as it's on the cat and not security cameras. It's not that difficult, Cecil. It's not that big of a fucking deal. All you have to do is show the paperwork to the people. That's all you have to do. You don't need to make a big deal about it, but this is what you're doing now.
Yeah, so we had to buy food for Taco just for him. We usually buy wet food and dry food, and we split it all up between all 5 cats. Well, we had to buy that plus just wet food for Taco.
Wet food for everybody. Plus, I got some really good canned food with extra gravy.
Yeah.
And then I questioned about special food that has a balanced pH to get a prescription for it. I have not gotten the email for the prescription yet. I will call the vet office to get that.
So we still got...
That food is like $60 for a 6-pound bag. So in the meantime, I bought Iams urinary tract. It's about $15 for a 3-pound bag of Kroger. When normally we get like Friskies, which I understand that most pet food that we feed our pets is fucking garbage. I know this. But food is freaking expensive these days, guys. Human food, pet food, it's all really expensive. So went ahead, bought the Iams, mixed about half the bag in with the other cat's food, and then after they ate this morning, Taco went in the bathroom with his own special dry food. So.
And you said he peed?
Yeah.
Fully peed now.
Normal pee.
First normal pee in over 5 days.
I mean, he may have yesterday and I didn't see it, but I didn't stalk him the whole night. He mostly rested last night.
Yeah.
He felt much better yesterday.
I kind of wish that Hetty would, you know, be over all of this. Because Cecil makes a balls of everything. Cecil is going to get all defensive. He's going to get all angry now because some of us have asked for receipts for the people that have donated. Do you know? Obviously, he's seen some of our videos. But Cecil, I'm not giving up on this. Because yesterday you ordered for cameras. You know, we want to make sure that the money is going to the cat. Do you know? I think we would have been better off talking to Hetty because she seems to have a little bit more brains than you have.
Right.
So the medications are working.
Yeah.
Feline cystitis is also something that can always flare up again.
Yeah.
So the fact that we do have a little extra money set aside.
Yeah. We have like $60
because I can always call and say, hey, I need more of that medication.
Right.
They may have me come in and do an office call, which the office call was, I think, $43.
Yeah.
The medication, though.
We have about $60 left in case we need to get more medication for more certain foods for him.
I do want to get that Royal Canin SD or the Hill Science Diet C, or it's Royal Canin SO or Hill Science Diet CD. I looked on Chewy and Amazon. It's about $55 plus shipping for like a 6-pound bag of food.
Right.
Yeah, that Royal Canine is pretty expensive, actually.
Right.
I got a 3-pound bag of Iams urinary tract for just under $15 at Kroger's. And again, that's not prescription food, but it's not Friskies. And I am planning on feeding all the cats that dry food eventually, but I'm not going to throw out the dry food I have. I'm sorry, I'm just not going to do it. So I mixed it together, left some separate for just Taco. She said, it's okay if he has dry food. She didn't say he has to have, she said, but canned food, which I was already doing, she was happy with that, impressed with that.
There's a lot of liquids in it.
And I always add water to their canned food. I take the can, I rinse out the nice little bit of juice in there, and I pour it in, and I mix. I've always done that because I know cats don't drink a lot of water. And she said increases water intake. She talked to me about pet fountains, which I know about pet water fountains. But Taco likes to drink from the sink. If he's sitting by the sink, you know he probably wants to drink, and you just got to turn that sink on a little bit.
That's a little bit... Some people don't have any problem with cats running along the countertops and getting into sinks and stuff. That's one of my pet hates. I just don't like it at all. But each to their own.
But yeah, the prescription, the medicine, the Prazosim, which is a medication that helps relax the muscles that control the urinary tract. I don't know the exact science of it. That's the basic of it. For a 1 week supply is $36.
This is from the vet.
$36.95.
This is what the vet told us to buy.
Cecil, shut up. I'm trying to listen to Hedy here.
She's holding a vet
and then you
paper.
got
Shut up!
pain medication, which is basically, hang on.
I'm just showing them that it's from the vet. Like, everything is from donation. It's from the donation money.
I know, I just don't want to show like where we went or.
And for those of y'all who might be questioning,
I don't want to show this because even on the back there's a watermark that says the vet clinic that we went to.
yeah.
Well, you can you find some way of covering up your vet clinic, any private information, just put a piece of tape over it. Just, if people see that the money is being spent in the proper kind of way, there's no problem. You can block out private information. As I says, it's Cecil we have a problem with. And Cecil gets money and then argues with the donators and stuff and then starts blocking them and stuff. We don't want that happening again.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the focus exam, $48.76. On Sears 6-pack, which is like a cat NSAID. So it's like a cat ibuprofen.
Yeah.
That was a 3-pack, which is I got 2 of those, 2 3-packs. That's a 3-day supply of pain medication, $60.10.
$60.
The prazosin hydrochloride is the one that relaxes the urinary tract.
Yeah.
That's a week supply, $36.95.
36.
You got a pain medication
Cecil, shut up!
injection of buprenorphine. That was $33.92.
We got some subs.
And yes, he was past due on his rabies vaccine because I don't believe in over-vaccinating cats. And he's had a rabies vaccine when he was a kitten. Yeah, it was overdue by probably about a year. Well, he wasn't a kitten. He was old enough to get it when he got neutered. And that was $22.26 because
Right.
by law, veterinarians, unless your pet is like actively dying, have to give a rabies vaccine before you walk out of the clinic.
Right.
Because by law.
Right.
That brought the grand total with tax to $201.99. And I'll just say, I didn't want Cecil to make this video.
But
I
this
think
is an
it's
update for Taco.
It is an update. It's pretty pitiful, though, that we had to just sit here online. And if I don't even feel comfortable to show this invoice because even if I cover up the top with the clinic's name, and I don't want to show the clinic's name because of trolls.
Yeah.
I don't want them calling up to the animal hospital saying we scammed people or something, which that would be counteractive anyway. Counterintuitive. They could just say, well, they were here.
It's funny that it's people who don't donate who says things like that.
But I've got that. We've got his rabies certification or certification. Rabies
not
vaccine
one
certificate.
not one person who donated ever came to me and said, "Hey, I want to see receipts."
It's sad.
People who donate don't ask for receipts.
Did it total $300?
No.
It didn't total $300. We thought it was going to be more than $300.
So
the fact that it was less than $300 was a blessing. We were willing to take our grocery money because between rent, groceries, because we pay rent weekly, rent, groceries, and the donations, we had about $670-ish. I'm trying to do the math real quick in my head. I don't even feel like.
You don't have to.
Close to $700. And I was willing to spend all of that if we needed to because we had food here. We just needed to restock on the stuff we like to eat. I mean, we've got canned goods and non-perishables and mac and cheese and bread and a gallon of milk and coffee. We had all we needed. I would have had to taken some of that money, some pet food. But the rest of the money I was able to stock up on canned food. I usually get enough to last a week. But the cats are going to need to eat more canned food. I think all of them should. So I bought a case of it as opposed to a 12-pack of it. I got some special canned food that was like $1 something a can. So he could have like grain-based extra gravy, blah, 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 to help his moisture content over the next few days.
Right.
And then I bought the urinary tract Imes, which was triple the price of Friskies. And again, once they get that prescription. I mean, but I'm debating putting them on that food because that's fucking expensive. And the vet said you don't have to feed this special diet unless it's something that he is getting constantly. Then yes, he will have to have a strictly. This is his first flare-up. Could be stress-related. Keep his water intake up. Keep his canned food intake up. Hopefully it doesn't flare up again. If it does, we'll know what it is and get back to the vet.
Right. Anybody who might be questioning whether or not I spend any money on any $7 camera, $7 security cameras, I have my own. I have my own like little stash of money.
And then we've got the rest.
Cecil, you're campaigning for fucking 4 days that you were broke.
Of the money in our safe.
I got my
I'm
own.
not pulling the safe out. I'm not showing where the safe is.
I got my car money because I have to work on my car right now. I have $90 a car of my own car money.
When we got paid, we had to put money up towards the car. But that's what I'm saying. We were willing to take even all that money,
our own money,
on him
if we had to.
It was right before payday. You know, I didn't think. When he started raising these donations, I hadn't got paid yet. He hadn't got paid yet. What if we
thought he was going to die?
To an ER bed that night, I thought he was blocked.
Yeah.
I get hyper-focused on shit.
We thought he was going to die before we got paid.
That feeling
that's the thing.
cystitis didn't even go through my mind. Like I said yesterday, even though I had a friend, a former vet tech friend, that had a cat that had cystitis, and like once every year or so, it's usually when she went out of town, her cat's cystitis would flare up because he would be stressed because mom was gone. So she learned that when she would go out of town, she'd get him his medicine, just in case, because I used to pet sit for her. She'd put him on special food, blah, 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 blah. But this is sad. This is really sad, and I was telling him this. I didn't want this kind of video to be made.
No, it's okay.
It was supposed to be an update, but I walk in, and he's fucking breaking down prices.
Well,
so now here I am feeding into the fucking trolls.
It's not that. You know, it's not that. It was...
No, the thing is, you know, I mean, like, had he read off the price of things, you know, that's good and that. But the thing is, we're dealing with Cecil here. And Cecil's track record. You know, at least had he read out what was on the docket. We would prefer to see the docket, you know, and you know, I understand that you don't want to dox the veterinary clinic, but you can cover some of that stuff up on that, you know.
It was just an update. It was an update for Taco to let everybody know that he was peeing good, and and people don't. I just want people to know before you come leaving comments. People do not question money, where it's going. To people.
Well, they should. They should, because there's loads of people on the internet that are crying out for money, and they don't need it. I'm not saying you don't need it. I'm just saying that there's loads of people on the internet that are scamming people. Do you know? And, you know, Cecil has a bad track record when it comes to money. You know, and I don't mean to be harsh, but Cecil has treated those donators pretty badly in the past.
People that they donate. The people that donated have never seen my channel before. It was on a short video that random people who see shorts are not subscribed to my channel. These people have never seen my channel. They don't know anything about me, you, or whoever. They see the sad video of Taco stressed, sleeping in a box that he never does, trying to pee in it because he's letting us know that something's wrong. People that ain't in this drama shit are the ones who donated. Good people. Just...
Yeah, but wait till they find out what your channel is all about, Cecil.
Show that there's good people out there. Yeah, I deal with trolling and drama and stuff like that, but
everybody knows
the whole Taco phenomenon was to show that there's still good people out there. Not everybody's a troll. Some people, and you know what? People don't donate so they can question whether or not the money's going where it's supposed to. When you donate to the Salvation Army, do you start a court date to find out and get receipts to find out where the Salvation Army? We all know the Salvation Army's crooked, but people keep donating to them.
Yeah, but other people have got more sense and don't donate to massive organisations that gives themselves big salaries, etc. If I'm donating to a smaller organisation, I'm going to ask where the money's going to. It's my money. I've got a right to know. You know, if people do ask you for receipts, please give them to them because they have a right to know.
Most of the time,
there's videos on YouTube Shorts where people dumpster dive at thrift stores and they throw a bunch of that crap out that you donate.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, shout out to the people who donated, who actually made sure that Taco is okay now, because their money did make sure he's okay. Yeah, we have about 60 or 70 bucks left, but that's for Taco.
And then we were able to get groceries and pay rent and
with our money.
Still having car money set aside.
Yep.
A little bit of spending money in our pocket and put gas in my car.
Yep. Because
but the thing is, before the campaign for the cat, Cecil put out 2 shorts where his car was giving trouble, and you know, with Cecil's track record, we were under the impression that some of this money was going to go into the car.
We wouldn't have been able to have extra money for my car or extra money for food.
Exactly.
If we didn't have the donations, we would have had to come out of our own pocket on Taco, and we're check to check poor family. We are struggling right now.
I understand that. I really do. But Cecil, don't make a big a big deal of this. Just show, if you go show receipts to the people, your critics, including myself, will just let this go. The reason why we're on your neck is because you have a history of misusing of funds.
I'm not going to be driving to work for the next couple weeks until I get enough money to fix. My car's broke down. It's broke. It's not running. So I guess it was a lemon after a year of being a good car. So it is what it is. Life happens sometimes. So yeah, this is not a video to explain where the money went, because not one person who donated asked.
That doesn't mean that you shouldn't show those people. Give them a little bit of respect by showing this is where our money went. No, I mean, like Hetty did, call out what was on the paperwork and stuff like that, and I appreciate that. But just as a bit of respect for those people, because they did give, out of the goodness of their heart, give you some money for the treatment of the cat. Just give a bit of respect back. Folks, this is where the money went. It's all you have to do. It's not that difficult. We don't have to have a big drama about it.
Or question. One person showed up, and that's the way it's been for 8 years. One person shows up messing with me about every little thing I do. It doesn't matter. We could show the receipt right in your face, show that every dollar is accounted for and everything, and you're just going to find something else to talk about. Hetty's...
No. Don't mix all the issues into the one issue, Cecil. We're talking about this issue. None of the other issues matters right now. We're talking about the finances of what went on yesterday. And as I said, it's just a bit of respect for the people that donated. And then, job done. We don't have to talk about it again. At the end of the day, the cat's going to be okay, and that's fucking brilliant.
He's right. I should never make a video responding to any troll. I should just keep collecting all evidence and just turn it in. Keep turning it in to the police. Because when I do, like Hetty said, once I do catch somebody on my porch in my dwelling and something bad happens to you, then I'll have all the physical evidence I need to prove that I thought my life was in danger.
Why are you turning this around on you again? Why is it always about you?
But yeah, Taco's better. He was almost clogged. He wasn't completely clogged. Thank God he wasn't, because if he was clogged, they would have had to do surgery, and it would have cost $1,500 minimum.
That was the cheapest we got. Was $1,500
minimum. So let's all be thankful that he wasn't clogged, that we got it in time.
Blocked.
Blocked. Shout out to the people who donated, because they're the reasons why he's not blocked today. So yeah, if you didn't donate, don't question where the money went.
That's not an attitude to give, Cecil. I'm trying to be fucking helpful here. I know I hate your guts and stuff, but I'm trying to be genuine right now with you. Do you know? I'm judging it off past experiences. Do you know? If I knew that you were genuine with everything, I would have flipping donated myself. I don't have a wild lot of money, but, you know, I'd give money to fucking save a cat. But the simple thing is, I didn't donate because you're involved. I'm sorry. I'm just being fucking honest. There's no point in lying about it.
Because if I was a scammer, which I've never been a scammer, I believe in karma.
Wait a minute. You were given a loan, and then you argued with that person, and you argued that it was a gift. And you got into a public spat about it. You could have done it privately. You could have negotiated privately instead of being on the internet for everyone to see and have this big fucking public fallout.
What was I going to say?
I don't know. I'm sure it wasn't it's not very helpful to the situation.
If I was a scammer, it would be up to God. When you donate, you already did your part. The rest is left up to God. When I donate, because I donate all the time, when I go to White Castle, I'll give to kids in need. They have a little box there, and they ask if you want to give to kids with learning disabilities and kids who are hungry. You can give the remainder of your dollar change to kids. I do it every time that I can. I have change right here. A stack.
Cecil, stop turning around and making this about you. Because I know you have narcissistic tendencies.
Change that I don't use for bus fare. I give it to the kids. Stack of change I keep right here.
Well, not all of it. I keep my quarters.
Well, Hetty keeps her quarters unless I need them, but we give. We donate too. We're a poor family. We struggle, but we give too. I believe that you get blessed for blessing people. That's what life is all about. Life is all about love. And not being greedy, and not being spiteful, and not being trolls to one another. Life is all about loving each other and learning to help one another. That's what life is all about. Not sit there and try to stop a kitty cat from getting unblocked because you don't like his owner. That's not what life.
No. We were concerned about the misuse of funds. That's all we were flipping concerned about.
Life is about.
He's gone.
Peace. Y'all have a blessed day. I love y'all. I'm out.
Bye. But yeah, I mean, like, see, Cecil, when he responds to people, he's very aggressive. And I've been told that he's been very sort of standoffish and very blunt in the comments section to these donators and stuff like that. It's not the way you treat your viewers and stuff like that. Do you know? At least had he read out what was on the piece of paper. I would have rather seen the piece of paper. Do you know? Because Cecil set up the campaign and Cecil can't be trusted, like. You know? But at the end of the day, at least the cat is okay and all the rest of it, like. Do you know? I just... It's not that difficult to just keep receipts and then show people the receipts, the people that donated. It's like they donate to you and you give back by being as open and honest as possible, even if they don't ask. But the thing is, Cecil, you see, you have critics like myself and like these other people. They're going to you know, they're going to crawl up your ass with a microscope, and rightly so, because of your past behaviour. You know? Oh, Cecil, he can't help but just come on the internet and be flipping, you know, pissy about things. It didn't need to be. It didn't need to be. Do you know? Anyway, folks, at least the cat is safe, and at least it got to the vet. You know, it took flipping 4 days, but at least it brought it to the vet. If there's any other updates on that, I'll keep you posted on it. But see you next time. Bye. Actually, I just noticed that order of magnitude has just summarised a lot of what I've said in a half an hour in 1 minute. So I'm going to play that.
Hey Cecil, really glad your cat's okay, but I think you need to do your backers a real nice solid show an invoice. Why do I say this? Because your figures are all over the place. You started off with life or death, 300 quid, cat needs to go to the vet now, and she's gonna die, and then you get 300 quid, which is amazing, but then you don't go to the vet. And then it's like, well, because we need 600 quid really, then it's 900 quid and 1,500. Almost like you're kind of trying it or something, I don't know. And it turned out you never actually been to the vet. And then we see balloons from some sort of gourmet fucking burger place that you went for your birthday, which is kind of a bit sus, because your skin, remember, broke. That place is expensive. So yeah, I mean, just do them a solid. No one's going to begrudge you if you pocket like a bit of change out of it, dude. You know, like, I don't know, say it's 250 quid and you add 320 or something. No one's going to begrudge you to copy that, you know. But I think you should, you know, do your back as a solid, shows respect, shuts wankers like me up and everybody else, your trolls, your haters, and then you can come out victorious. But glad the cat's okay.
I totally agree there, like, even though, you know, Cecil says, oh, none of these people asked us to produce receipts, so why should we? But as order of magnitude just says, you know, just give something back. Do you know? And you know, just it's like being respectful in that. I know they didn't ask in that, but it's not that you shouldn't do it. And as well as that, it will shut people like us up. Do you know? We can put our hands up and say, it wasn't a scam. Do you know? And you know, that will shut us all up, like. You see, the reason why we are suspicious of you, Cecil, is because you are suspicious, and your past history, you know, there has been problems in the line of finances and stuff. So, you know, just show the receipts. It's not that difficult. It's not that hard. I know they didn't ask, but it would just, you know, it would just be a respectful thing to do to those donators, you know. Anyway, I'm going to leave it for now. I'll see you next time. Bye.